Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the greatest thinkers of all time. These carefully selected aphorisms have the power to transform lives and teach valuable lessons. And what better way to engage in this conversation than by delving into the wisdom of one of the most influential figures in history, Martin Luther.
Peace is more important than all justice, and peace was not made for the sake of justice, but justice for the sake of peace.
This quote emphasizes the significance of peace over justice, suggesting that justice should serve the purpose of maintaining peace rather than being pursued independently. It encourages us to prioritize peaceful resolutions and compromises in order to create a harmonious society.
Justice is a temporary thing that must at last come to an end, but the conscience is eternal and will never die.
This quote reflects on the transient nature of justice and the enduring power of one's conscience. It encourages us to prioritize our inner moral compass over external systems of justice.
The veneration of Mary is inscribed in the very depths of the human heart.
This statement reflects the deep-rooted admiration and devotion that people have for Mary, highlighting her significant impact on the emotions and beliefs of individuals.
Faith is a living, bold trust in God's grace, so certain of God's favor that it would risk death 1,000 times trusting in it.
This quote embodies a strong belief in the power of faith and the willingness to take risks in order to uphold that faith. It encourages us to have unwavering trust in God's grace and to be fearless in our pursuit of it, even in the face of death.
Who loves not woman, wine, and song / remains a fool this whole life long.
This quote expresses the importance of embracing the pleasures in life and not depriving oneself of love, joy, and celebration. It reminds us that a life devoid of these experiences is a life wasted.
Religion is not doctrinal knowledge, but wisdom born of personal experience.
This quote implies that true understanding of religion cannot be gained solely through the study of doctrines and teachings, but rather through personal experiences and insights.
A penny saved is of more value than a penny paid out. Der Sparpfennig ist reicher denn der Zinspfennig.
This quote emphasizes the importance of saving money and the value it holds compared to spending it. It suggests that it is better to hold on to our resources and be frugal rather than wasteful.
The will is not free to strive toward whatever is declared good.
This quote suggests that our desires and actions are not completely autonomous, but are influenced by external forces and societal expectations.
We do not become righteous by doing righteous deeds, but, having been made righteous, we do righteous deeds.
This quote emphasizes the importance of inner transformation and the belief that true righteousness comes from within. It suggests that our actions should be a reflection of our inner state rather than a means to attain righteousness.
Since the law is good, the will, which is hostile to it, cannot be good.
This quote highlights the inherent conflict between personal desires and the laws that govern society. It suggests that when our will opposes the law, it is impossible for our actions to be considered good.
Through faith we are restored to paradise and created anew.
This quote expresses the transformative power of faith, suggesting that it has the ability to bring about personal restoration and a sense of rebirth.
Lying and guile need only to be revealed and recognized to be undone. When once lying is recognized as such, it needs no second stroke, it falls of itself and vanishes in shame.
This quote emphasizes the power of truth and honesty. It suggests that once lies are exposed and acknowledged, they lose their hold and disappear in disgrace.
We must calm the mind of the common man, and tell him to abstain from the words and even the passions which lead to insurrection.
This statement emphasizes the importance of maintaining peace and avoiding actions that could incite rebellion or unrest among the general population.
For Christ is joy and sweetness to a broken heart. Christ is a lover of poor sinners, and such a lover that he gave himself for us. Now if this is true, and it is true, then are we never justified by our own righteousness?
This quote highlights the transformative power of Christ's love and emphasizes the importance of relying on his righteousness rather than our own. It serves as a reminder that true justification comes from faith in him.
Superstition, idolatry, and hypocrisy have ample wages, but truth goes a-begging.
This quote highlights the unfortunate reality that falsehoods and deceit often prosper in society, while the pursuit and acknowledgement of truth is often undervalued and underappreciated.